Hello everyone, and I'm just going to do this real quick because I want to get this out there. CoroCoro has just leaked 2 pages about Pokemon X and Y. I'm doing this live while looking at the pages. I have just looked at them for like 5 minutes to pick up some little details, and that's it. I've done nothing more than that. So I'm gonna look at this live. Probably will notice a couple new things live. I don't know. But it's not 100% sure that this is actually a CoroCoro scan. It's not confirmed to be legit. It looks pretty legit, but it's not confirmed to be legit. So this might be fake. It probably isn't though. So let us get started. At the left side you can see the starters and what looks like a picture of Chespin learning a new move. It looks really close to the Pokemon Black and White learning of a move, so that's really familiar. That'll be great. And obviously, at the right page you can see the 4 new Pokemon that are the main thing here. Well, let's just take a look at these pictures. One is a bird. That's probably going to be the new, like, Pidgey of this generation. One is like a panda, I want to say. And that's probably gonna be the Rattata of this generation. And the other 2, I would not know. What are they supposed to be? Probably not like a generic, every generation has one of these things. Probably just like 2 random Pokemon they made. Nothing like the Pikachu of this generation or something, because it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like anything we've seen before, as far as I can think of, at least. So, actually new Pokemon. I don't really dislike that. I really like it, for a matter of fact. Okay, let's just talk about why I think this scan is actually not fake. Because if you look at a couple pictures, the one with the birds and the 2 with the panda in it, they are all at new angles. We haven't seen these angles before in pictures. Maybe a brief moment in a trailer, but I'm pretty sure it's not. We haven't seen these angles before. So that makes it pretty convincing. Maybe I'm wrong about that, by the way, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Okay, the thing though, on this page which really attracted my attention as soon as I saw it was at the bottom right corner, your trainer riding the newly discovered, quote-unquote discovered Pokemon, which is shown right above it. Is this a feature exclusive to this Pokemon? Or is this something you can do with all your Pokemon? Well, obviously you can't do it with like Ditto. I mean, I wouldn't... But maybe it's exclusive to only this Pokemon. Maybe you can do that with all beast-like Pokemon. Everything that has like 4 feet. Or maybe you can ride on Anti-Raikou and Suicune also. Or Manectric, I would think about. Maybe you can also ride on the back of flying Pokemon. Would make sense. Maybe they have to be a certain size in order for you to be able to ride it. Or maybe it's a move and it's specific to a couple Pokemon or only this Pokemon. We don't know. People are still busy translating this stuff, so as soon as I know more, you will know more. One last thing on this page is the Pokédex. It looks like it's going to be the Pokédex. I can't say more about it. Really technological future stuff. Yeah, that's all I can say about it, honestly. Now, the second page, I'm looking this up at cerebi.net, by the way, if you're wondering, shows the new region. I mean, this can't be anything else. This is the new region. With some artwork with the Eiffel Tower again, so that's not bad. And below that, you are actually riding the same Pokemon again. So, this leads me to believe that it's actually maybe something to do with this specific Pokemon. Or maybe they just want me to think that... It's really hard to speculate about these kind of things sometimes. Also, at the very bottom of the left page, you can see the female character riding the same Pokemon. Up till this point, we have only seen people ride this Pokemon and not other Pokemon, so that may indicate something to do with it being this Pokemon specifically. There are a couple little pictures on the sides, really nothing too major, but I think at the bottom left, you can see something that really looks like a Charmander. And that would be awesome. Because that would be either a trainer battle with a Charmander, but this really looks like what we see in the trailer when you encounter the wild Pikachu and you get a close-up of its face. It really looks like that. So this may be some kind of interactive thing. You know, you see the Charmander sprite or wild 3D model now. In the overworld, you interact with it and you get into a battle. Or maybe Charmander is actually just a wild Pokemon in this game and you can catch it. I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty much stoked for that. I hope that's actually the case. A lot of people will disagree with me because Charmander is supposed to be a starter. You're not supposed to be able to just catch it. But I hope you can catch Pokemon like this. Maybe you can even catch like Oshawott, I don't know. But I really hope they will do something cool with wild Pokemon like this. Wild Pokemon starters, wild Pokemon you have never been able to encounter in the wild before. I don't know what, but something along those lines. Going on to the right page, you can see in the top right something coming out of its Pokeball or getting into a Pokeball. We don't know. Maybe it's a move that just looks like it. Could be. But it doesn't look like any Pokemon I've seen so far, so maybe that's also a new Pokemon. And we can see a Pokeball catching an actual Pokemon, or succeeding in catching a Pokemon, probably, which looks a lot like what we are used to. And again, the male protagonist looking in the mirror, which indicates that they are drawn back to character customization. Okay, we can just continue to look at the male protagonist using his roller skates once again, and the female protagonist looking in the mirror. Now, this one is interesting. It looks like some kind of selection screen where you can select your character. And maybe your character and your rival, something like that. Or maybe this is just a base model, which you can later adjust. Maybe this is a model you will be stuck with the whole game, but you can choose out of the three of them. I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually the case. You get to choose between 3 characters and 3 characters for your rival, which would make for 9 combinations at the end of the day, so I'm pretty sure that's 9. Yeah, that's 9. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. I would be disappointed though, but I wouldn't be surprised. And at the very bottom of the screen we can see your character walking in the overworld. Nothing too major, at least I don't think so. I haven't seen anything too major in that picture yet. So I think that's pretty much everything to say about these scans. If you notice anything in these scans, if I've missed anything and I notice it afterwards, I'll annotate it. If it's big enough, I'll probably even make a new video about it. But for now, this has been the CoroCoro leak on May 11th. And I will see you all back next time with Pokemon X and Y news, as soon as there's any new news, that is. Bye.